Hello, my name is Michelle Hargrave, and I'm Executive Director and CEO of the Figge Art Museum. I would like to welcome you to our 15th anniversary celebration. A special thank you to our sponsors and partners who made our anniversary celebration possible. I would also like to thank all of you. Because of strong support from our community over the past 15 years, the Figge has become a place where people of all backgrounds gather to learn, share, grow, connect, relax, and play. We're the cultural anchor of the Quad Cities, and last year we served over 86,000 people. We are proud to enrich the lives of those in our region now and to help build a stronger tomorrow through art education and outreach programs at the museum, in our schools, in the community, and online through our virtual museum. The Figge offers 17 special exhibitions each year, bringing world-class artwork from all around the world to the Quad Cities. And we have amassed an impressive art collection of over 4,000 works of Mexican colonial, Haitian, European, and American art. As we developed the programming for the 15 days of our 15th anniversary, we created events that celebrate some of the highlights of our educational programming, exhibitions, acquisitions, and collaborations with artists over the years. We also looked ahead to our next major exhibition, For America, Paintings from the National Academy of Design, which will open on February 20th, 2021. This exhibition will and the evolution of art and artists within our country. Frederick Edward Thankful to all of you for your support and for joining us tonight. Program, and I look
okay if I go that way? Okay. My name is Anne Marie Campagna, and I'd like to introduce the demonstration by longtime partner and local and executive director of excited to celebrate Figge's 15th. Barb Zimmerman for sponsoring this event. This event created by certain times, the Figge continues to bring art and support to continue our mission of bringing art and people together through innovative ways. You can make a donation by adding your gift to the chat mightycause.com/donate/. Tonight, your gift will be matched dollar for dollar up to $5,000. Thanks to the generosity of Tom. Be sure to bid on one of our great auction items, including a beautiful hot glass. Museum.org. It's my pleasure and Executive Director of Hot Glass Inc. Joel High School. He studied glass art in college at Eastern Oregon University. Using into the career. Additional experiences include team building activities. Joel.
Well, hopefully I can project so you can hear. I know that the first thing that I want to do is put in a rehab place over at Illini, and she's tuning in right now. So I hope you're doing well.
So you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, so. Bernie and Joe are like aunt and uncle to our family, so I'm glad to see her here too. It's kind of like having family out there. So, well, hey, welcome to Hot Glass. Can you hear me okay? All right, that's all those years of coaching football probably. I just thought I would kind of go over a couple things. You must have an interest in glass, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Organization started in with the help of all those people on that donor up while I was teaching at Moline High and said, you know, I sure would like to kind of tailored it after a Joel Ryser. Yes, he's a very famous glass artist. He started out in Tacoma, Washington. And he took in kids off the street to help them earn their GED or their diploma. And he said if they came in as their GED, they could come in and blow glass. Well, and it's still going today. So it's pretty great. Starting the project that we're going to make tonight for you. Okay? There's a first while I'm talking to you, okay? What they're doing is called a color overlay for the inside of this bowl we're making tonight. Logan's going to start a bubble, then Adrian's going to drop some color over it, and they're going to work it around it. You can watch them do that while we're. So I definitely have to give a shout out to all of our big sponsors this year. Those folks that give us grants like Quad City Arts, the Community Foundation, the Amy Helfenstein, Iowa Arts Council, okay? Those folks are great big donors among a lot of other people that support our program every year. So if you're looking for somewhere to support the arts, we're always available. You can find out information on our website, okay? Dad always said, if you don't ask, you'll never get. So you better ask. I called up people like Get Industry, like Electric Doctor. Hey, we're doing this, will you help us? Yeah, no problem, we'll do it for you. You know, when we moved in here in 2018, the local plumbers union came in and did all the plumbing for nothing. They did everything for nothing. That's like unbelievable. So you look at that board and you're going to find some people that you know, okay? So there's a little bit about us. On the back side of that, we have some of the commissions we've done around town. If you know anybody that's looking for a commission, you know, all kinds of different lighting and so forth, okay? So, that's some pretty good, okay, great. So you know a little bit about glass. What happened to my little chunks of glass I had out here? There they are. So we have, what is glass? It's sand, potash, and limestone. Well, this is our furnace right here. It holds 400 pounds, 2140, 24/7. This is what we melt. I'll hand one here. You can pass it around. And here's what we melt. You can hand that around. Okay? So that's called cullet. We don't make our glass for economical, a lot less mess. Okay? We melted that. That was a solid blue glass. What do they use to make blue? All right. What do they use to make pink? Gold chloride to make the color pink. A lot of chemistry involved around, you know, what glass is and what colors they. You know, a lot of people think that this glass Corning Museum, I've been fortunate to go to the Corning Museum and look at. They have 500 years of glass. He decided that you could make furnaces. Other than that, he and another guy named Dominic Labino had a then that it all grew from there. And in 1979, that's when, or in 71, Chihuly got involved. And in 1979, a little Italian guy named Lino Tagliapietra, he came to the United States and changed everything forever. Now the United States has the best glass artists in the world. Okay? Lino just celebrated his 86th birthday, and he's been blowing glass since he was 13 years old from Murano, Italy. And we've been to see him, and we've met him, and he's a wonderful man. It's amazing the team that he has. The other thing I did on this handout is I gave you a list of websites. If you like to get online and surf around and look at cool stuff, there's a lot of really good websites with good glass artists on it. These are probably my favorite glass artists. Not that they have to be yours, but they're mine. Okay? So, any questions so far? Any questions? What's it? How hot does this reheating furnace? About 2100. It's about the same as 2100 there too. But we try, I mean, it's hot enough right now. Okay? So glass cools down real fast, as you can see. So we have to go back and heat it up. Okay? So now he's going to gather again. So now he's got a fresh gather. And he's going to blow it a little bit.
So why don't you build a small ball and then go back and get more?
So it starts small and you keep getting, every time you go get more glass, that's called a gather. So it takes several gathers. We'll gather 4 times.
So to make a big project.
Big, right. So a lot of times for some of this real small stuff like drinking glasses, they make 1 gather and they make it. Of course, they're light as a feather, right? But yeah, so you know, the bigger. Okay. So what he's doing now is called blocking. That's a cherry wood block. We keep them wet all the time. So as he's working on it, the glass, okay? So you can either, okay, steel table, you can chill it with a block out of wood. Is newspaper. Wet newspaper, and we can touch it there. Tool, known to, probably a couple thousand years. All right. So, you can see how he's very nice and round. The other thing that we like to do is we like to leave some glass at the bottom. Pointed. If we don't do that, the bubble, if it's round, the bubble will go right to the bottom and the bottom becomes. So we got to keep some glass on the bottom. So if we were going to talk about a vase or a bowl, okay, so the bottom is called the foot. The base, this is called the body. The part right next. So the foot, the body, the shoulder, and the lip. So the foot, okay, the body, the shoulder, the lip hasn't been exposed yet. Okay, so later on, we'll serve as a handle so we can open it up. You'll like that part, okay? Any questions? All right, so have I ever burned myself? Every day. I burn myself every day. Yeah. Ever cook a pizza? No. But and they'll put popcorn in it, and then they'll turn popcorn in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take and gather over that. Something like this, we have to think inside out. Next I'm going to do is put color called frit, F-R-I-T, to big chunks like that. Okay? Because it's going to make a better design, okay? All right, I guess it's my turn now. But I got to have some of the fun. Thank you. Gather. That way, when we do that, it'll come off. The blue. Okay. So we use a lot of gravity. Okay, Marvin, do your job. No, Justin, we need door. All right, now this is just veterans, and these two. The veterans are probably the best workers we got. We are very lucky. They give and give and give. All right, open please. All right. So I'm going to shape this up a little bit. Mouth, I don't blow when it's in the fire, but I'll blow when I sit down. Doing it somehow so you can control how you're blowing. So I thought I would use both Marvers so you guys could see of what's going on, right? This. Yeah, it's our chore to take care of the bubble now. That's what they call that. Uh-oh, back up. All right, open please. All right. The bubble a little bit. So this is a great tool for the COVID thing. Normally you'd have somebody else blowing right there. So now I can just use this and only worry about me, right? Yeah, it's just a daily disgrace.
So there's layers and layers of newspaper.
There's like 20.
Cloth that you can use is actually Kevlar. You make a Kevlar sleeve and it'll be wet. You have to keep that much, make sure there's so much water in that.
Oh, sorry. Let me out a little bit. There you go. Okay. Yeah. That slides a lot easier than them other. All right, open please.
No, we it's private stock. Private stock. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to gather over this again, and Justin, when I get done here, you can put that color out for me, please. We always try to say please, you know. I mean, these guys are here helping, you know.
So they're going to go more. So you're going to gather more glass.
We're going to gather more glass because we want this to be a really neat bowl for somebody's house. Yeah. If it kind of goes like this. If I have 5 pounds of glass, it's like balancing 35 pounds on the other side. It's about 7 times. Okay? So you got to hold it close to your body. Right? If you do it like this, it would like hurt your neck. Like I need that, you know. So, in order for me to gather more glass, I have to let that cool. If I went in and I've gathered right now 2100 degree glass, that bubble would get pretty crazy on me. It'd get all floppy and I wouldn't be able to control it. So if you let that cool, then it's kind of a core and it'll allow you to work with it a little bit easier.
You want me to take the next one around? Out of the furnace?
But I'm gonna, yeah, that's fine. And then maybe you can just go cool the pipe a little bit.
Yeah.
But I want to go and I'm gonna get my color, so don't marver.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll gather, cool the pipe, and then give it to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not yet though. Let it. You can go cool your pipe now. So over here, where Logan's going, we have a. There's a pump in it. Roll his pipe in there and cool the pipe off. Okay? These pipes are made out of stainless steel. So it's stainless good. All right? So that's why they use stainless steel for that. All right? And those pipe, we have pipes So these would be people that want to make like a goblet. Depends on what you're making for, so we've got a when I was at Corning studying for the drop down done, I showed them a picture of that and they said, yeah, no problem, we can do that for you. So we got stuff just like the Corning Museum of Glass. Pretty neat. No, we're going to do red. Put the red out too. Yeah. No. I'll just roll over both of them at once, okay? Yeah, just put it over there. Just lightly. You know, these guys always give me a hard time because I use a lot of different colors. I just say I'd never met a color I didn't like. So, you know, I love color, you know. Some people, what? Some people come in and they go, I need this piece to match my house. And I went, well, I use so many different colors. I'll use whatever color you want, but I like a lot of color, you know. So I'm lucky. My wife's right back there, Allison, and Logan's wife, Kelsey. They're saints for putting up with this. I let him gather this stuff because it's really heavy. He likes working big. He's young. He made that great big bowl up there. I couldn't do it. Look at that. All right, then he's gonna go cool that pipe off just a little bit. Yeah, that's heavy and it's hot. So I'm glad he did that, not me. Yeah, that glass there is clear. We can put that back in the furnace and use it again. All the stuff that breaks off the pipes with color, we have to throw it away. So
everything in that is
clear. We add all the color. We either make the color the way we want it, the decorations, or we add it to it. Okay, cool. Go ahead and put it on the rail. So I'm going to just start putting this color on.
You ready for the doors?
Yep. This is what they call narcissus. It's kind of a yellow. Oh, there you go. Okay. That's all right. I'm going to go right to that green right now. All right, coming out, please. All right, coming at you.
About this, there's so much color going on in this piece that they don't have to be perfect at everything to get it. We actually wouldn't want that. So we'll probably snag it a little bit. I know the colors, a little bit closer up to the piece and then maybe green down. They all overlap each other. Not really going.
Okay, you can clear that one off, please. Okay, coming out, please.
Careful.
Be careful. As he's talking to the guy with hot glass in his hand.
I was talking to her.
Gee, thanks for the advice.
I didn't want her to get too close.
I don't know what I'd do without you. It's getting kind of long, so I think I'm just going to let it come back down. Okay, hey, Logan, I need that marver cut cleared right now. Logan, You can do that one too. Just shove it back. Shove it back and I'll sort it out later. Thank you, Adrian. Okay, coming out, please. All right, Adrian, you're gonna have fun moving this. So what I want to do now is I want to point the bottom of this so we don't blow out the bottom. That's the shape I want right there. And even though I don't have color all the way to the bottom, that's all right because the blue on the inside of the piece is going to show up down there. I'm going to go over the other side and marber, and then we'll go, okay? Okay, coming out, please.
But like intentionally just from falling, no.
So what I explained to them over there, what I want to do is I want to make this two different levels. I want this angle, then I want to pick it up, and I want to cool the tip. He was talking to you about doing that so the bubble wouldn't blow right to the bottom.
You're going to start blowing it up.
Very, very important, yes.
Yeah,
So there's still liquid on the inside there.
What's that?
Is there not still liquid?
The blue's on the inside, right?
That's the blue.
I'll take the heat and you can hook up after that.
Make sure our bubble's good. No, I want to hook up now. I thought Adrian was going to take the heat.
You want to?
Unless I'm just standing around, there's no reason to be here.
So you can shield. Yeah, that yolk will go way in, Adrian. Got it. So I had it in there too far. All right, a little bit at a time, brother. Heavy one, huh? It'll get better.
Find me somebody that does. I want to hire him.
So the nice thing is I got Adrian here heating and turning for me. What I have to do, don't worry about that, let him see. What I have to do is I have to cool the bottom so I don't blow it out. Once I've cooled it, I'll blow. Should be getting fatter up here by the shoulder. Okay, go ahead. So as
You want me to take over the narrator?
I got the microphone on. So that doesn't blow out that part. So it's kind of strategic cooling. I want to cool the part I don't want to blow out.
And the other part that expands.
Expands, right. So as we blow this out, it'll get more manageable for him. But when it's real thick, it's real heavy. Logan, light the fluff torch for me. Okay, all right, we'll do the jack line next. Yep. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, heads up, I'm gonna heat up the jacks. So that's called a fluff torch. So I'm gonna make a jack line now.
Straight up and down?
Yeah, that's fine. and he's shielding my hand. So it's very important to have a team, and when we do team building activities with, man, I'm losing my voice, sorry. We do it with the kids. We make them work in teams, so they have to rely on each other. Okay, hang it down, let it stretch a little bit. Sorry, my voice is going a little bit. So what I was saying is when we do classes with the vets or the teens, we make them work in a group of 3 so they each have a job. And they all have to work together to make the piece. So as glass is probably the only art that happens. You don't say, here's my paintbrush, paint that tree in for me. Normally you wouldn't do that, right? But glass is like that. All right, go ahead. Hey, Adrian, this time hang it.
We have one upstairs. We haven't really down to the end, but it's good for ornament for small item stuff. You go to the farmer's market and do it. So. Yeah, that's been around for maybe 5 years. It's popular.
All right. Okay, we're going to keep working on this jack line. He's going to hang it a little bit, let that stretch. So we're using gravity again. I need to, you know, jack this down, make a constriction so we can knock it off of here easily. Use a little compressed air to cool that down. That way it's easier for him to keep it on center. I'm going to blow a little bit more.
Watch your hand, bro. It's getting hot.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. If it goes below 900, it would break. So how do we know? I just told him if it goes below 900, it would break. So how do we know if it's what temperature it is? Well, by the color of it and if it's moving, right? And experience. And when I was in college in about 1979. 79. I graduated college in 83. Feeling a little bit better now?
No. The jack line's just small. I should have advanced, that's all.
No, what I'm saying is it's feeling lighter.
No.
Is?
You want me to blow through the pipe?
No. It's about the bottom half of it. All right. You got to remember now that color's on the outside, so it's gonna heat up. All right, let me take it. I want to swing it a little bit. Need to put the other, shut the door. Okay, now open them. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I want it to be taller. Okay, open please. Open please, Adrian. That's the only trouble with having a blow hose.
Good. Wrapping around your other end?
No, we're good.
Wait. Come out.
Okay, coming out. So we want something longer, we swing it, right? Got it?
You gonna blow once more?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good?
Okay. Okay, we're going to blow that again.
Point it up, sure. That's fine. So obviously the air hose is pretty convenient to blow out the vessel, but you're going to get caught up on everything. So a big nuisance trying to swing, especially overhead, coming out of the.
All right, Adrian. Football, that's good. I like football. Okay. Boy, that's quite a ways from where we were in the beginning, right? All right, so I'm going to heat up the bottom. Can you give me that? You can do it. So this torch is called the fluff torch. That's called the hot torch. That'll get about 4,000 degrees. This one gets about 2,500. This is called the fluff torch. That one's called the hot torch. Yeah.
Okay, you want to heat it up in the hole now?
Yep.
Small doors, please.
So you're going to give me a paddle. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to work on the bottom. So we just heated up the bottom, so that's going to get even hotter. The top part won't get as hot because we didn't heat it up. Okay, we're going to work on the bottom. We preheated the bottom, so that part will get hotter when we go in there. Okay, Adrian. So Logan's going to give me a paddle. He's going to flatten the bottom.
Got a lot to blow if you want it.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay, go ahead. Push.
I agree.
Let it rip.
Push. Okay. Okay.
I would say you can blow once more, man.
Okay. Then okay. When you get to the rail, Adrian, go ahead and angle it. Go ahead and stay on the bottom. Angle. Way down.
Nobody's going beside the paddle.
No, I want you on the bottom. Okay, go ahead, flatten out.
Okay, I killed it on the blow-in, just to be safe. Are we doing a punny patch or are we going straight on? Stop punny.
Okay. All right. I would say we need to do a punny patch. So you do what you said you were going to do earlier.
Okay.
There's a
Blow it hard right
standard
now.
punny. Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm good. That's fine.
Okay.
No, keep it out.
He's going to put... Okay, so we don't have anything bad happen. We're going to put extra glass at the bottom. He's going to do that right now. It's called a punny patch. So he's going to do that. You want to start which way?
You're going to roll back.
Towards you?
1 second. Go ahead.
Yep.
Stop. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. You were in the wrong spot, brother. God damn it. You needed to be on the end, son.
That's just the bottom.
Huh?
That ass is the bottom.
Yeah.
Do another one.
Yeah.
You like a patty.
Yeah. Just bring it out. Paddle it and see what we got. God dang it. No way. God dang it. Stop, Logan.
Again?
Yeah. Is any of it covering the middle? Okay. Just go ahead and paddle it in this time. Okay, concentrate on the back end of it, on the end, so open up a little bit for him. All right, hopefully that's it. Paddle it. Just push straight in, please. Push. Stop.
Alright, putty up.
Okay, punny, I guess.
You got it, Joel?
Yeah,
Want me to heat your jack line?
I'll do it. I got this. So what we want is the bottom part to cool. I want the top to stay hot so it doesn't break when we break it off here. Okay, we want the bottom to cool. We want the top to stay pretty hot. Do a flash, Justin. Flash, quick flash. So glass blowers, they say do a flash. That means about a 5-second heat. Just go in there and give it some heat. Probably maybe 1/4 inch at the most. Yeah. So you're gonna stick it, right? Okay. You got it?
Tell me when to stop.
Okay, so this is called the transfer. That's called a punty, P-U-N-T-Y. So that's going to act as the new handle, okay? We can't break it off until that gets cold down there. Sorry, I didn't know where you were. Probably got me pointing at you. How are we feeling?
Another 10 seconds.
Okay, so here's the moment of truth. Put a little water on the jack line. That's going to make it crack. Okay, we'll put it up on the rail. There it is. It's bad luck to clap until the thing's over. You hear that? Bad luck to clap. Hey, you want to start that lip wrap?
I'll watch out for you.
So now, we're going to open up that opening, right, to make a bowl. But what we want to do is put a really neat blue line at the top. That's called a lip wrap, because we're going to do it on the lip of the piece. Lip wrap. And in order to do that, I'm going to cover up my hand with a wet cloth. Now it what? No, we transfer it on the foot. So now it's on the foot. Now the lip is exposed. Before the lip.
Honey's still a little toasty, but we're good. You're not going to want to open it much, right?
Nope.
You want bigger jacks, right?
Yeah.
Bigger jacks seated?
Yep. No, I'm good. We're
Okay.
good.
Take a heat, guys. We're not going to do much to it, though, right?
Right. So, these are called jacks. These are metal jacks. We have jacks made out of wood also. They're called parcioffi sticks. The old Italians, we have to give them credit for everything. Parcioffi sticks. We use those to open it up. Don't go in there too long, Logan. He's got to make that lip wrap. Yep. So we don't want to open that lip up. We want to do it when it's small. Okay? If it was big, it'd be hard to control that glass. All right? Okay.
Heat the lip one more time, so you don't have to heat it so long after you put it on.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So Adrian has to shape this a certain way. So when I do it, it comes off nice. So it's important for him to shape this. We shape it kind of like a point. So then when I touch it, it'll come off in a nice line.
So how many pieces of these do you make in a day?
We don't usually make something this big, but I could make one an hour if I wanted to. You know. Okay.
If you have good health like this.
Yeah. You can bring it all the way back to me. All right, here we go.
You turn it.
You're turning. Oh, wait a second. Oh, turn. Oh, man. Okay. Up, Adrian, up. Okay, here we go. All right, so now the lip will be blue. So now I'm not gonna sit down and open this up. Too hot. So I can stand up. He can turn it, and I can stand and open. Come on out. Nah, we're gonna spin it out. Okay, go ahead.
That looks like something big like square and the regular size.
So I'm going to continue to open it. Yeah, come on out. So we're going to use this right now. We're going to add some air. All right. So that opened that up a little bit. So this is called a puffer, or in Italian it's called soffietta, means a puff of air in Italian. Thank you. Man, cold water is awesome. All right, coming out. All right, let's preheat the lip. So, like the last time, we preheated the lip, so when he goes in, that part will get hotter. Okay, theoretically, because we've already heated it up a little bit. So it's all about strategic cooling and heating, especially when you work big. Notice that he's not all the way in there. The punny is out of the flame. If you let that get too hot, it gets welded to the piece and you can't get it off.
Is this working at all?
Sure, thank you. Okay, go ahead again. Just heat up the lip. We're getting close. We're going to open that up. And then we're going to use centrifugal force, and we're going to spin it. And it's going to open up more, and then we're going to hang it down, and it's going to get a lot of cool folds in it. Notice Marvin, he's getting the hot suit on. He knows we're almost done. Okay. I don't think you need to toss it.
Why not?
I think you need to just leave it on there and just hang it. Okay? We don't need to spin it flat. Okay, since that's kind of big, I'm going to let the young gun do it. He's going to get that hot. He's going to, right now is the cool part if you want to take a video, because that's going to come out. And it's going to get big.
Thank you very much.
Pizza time.
Well, I wish you'd have just stayed on the yoke. Okay, now down and swing it, swing it. Swing it, don't spin it, swing it. Watch the rail, you're close. There we go, that's what we want right there. Looking good, looking good. You gonna take it off? Okay. All right, so we're done with the piece. Now we gotta break it off there. Marvin's gonna grab it and he's gonna put it in the oven over here. The oven is at 920 degrees.
Why does Marvin have to wear that suit?
It's hotter than heck. That's about 1,000 degrees. I thought Logan was gonna break it off. You're gonna do it, huh? Oh, the shears, he's gonna, okay. Well,
Kelly, go on. Down.
So we put a little water, and we're going to take these metal shears, and we're going to squeeze it right where it touches, and we're hoping that it comes off nice. You got to get under it, Marvin. There you go. There we go. Yeah. All right. That's it. Yeah, that's happened.
All the time.
And if something breaks, we just get more glass and start again. Questions?
Does anybody have any questions for Joel?
What are what? Oh, we've had kids in here 5 years old doing this. Yeah, we help them, but they get the experience. And we've had Vietnam veterans in here.
Sorry. You did a great job. There you go.
Sorry about the
No,
sweat.
you're good.
There you go.
We've got questions over here.
Right. I'll hook you up. No, you
Do you want me to?
back pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You don't care if it's showing? All right.
Did everybody have
If I would buy all your mistakes, could I make enough wind chimes? I don't know. You don't make that many mistakes.
If the glass isn't healed, it could possibly break at any time.
Oh yeah, that glass is blow up. So we don't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Okay, the other question over here.
Yeah. So that's in an oven now, right? And it's curing, kind of like stabilizing.
In a way, it's cooling it in some way, right?
So how long will it sit there?
But there are some places that it takes like a couple days.
So like the big long things that you make, the tubes and the like, the lilies, the big long, big huge gardens. They don't have that curing process.
And
So they,
everything glass that goes hot over for the cool down safety has to be.
yeah.
Yep, we actually really do the lawn spikes. We put a banana leaf with the whole thing open.
So what was the,
Did everyone have a good time? Thank you, Joel, for this amazing demonstration, and thanks to his staff. We would like to thank Mark and Barb Zimmerman for sponsoring this event. Also, thank you to all of our audience members who joined us tonight. Please remember to bid on the beautiful glass bowl that you saw Joel create tonight at figgemuseum.org. We hope that you continue to join us for many more of our virtual events during our 15-day celebration. We have a variety of events, from an online tour of the John Deere Art Collection, a Caribbean cooking class, art of beer, and much more, plus many more auction items. You can also support our mission by donating today. Your gift will be matched dollar for dollar, up to $5,000, thanks to the generosity of Thomas Kay and Jennifer Figge. All proceeds support the Figge's art and education programs, enabling us to bring art and people together at a time when our community needs it most. Go to figgemuseum.org and follow us on social media to be part of the fund. Thank you. Michelle? Oh.
So I think this is the time for what we've all come for. Is Michelle going to say something? All right. We're going to get to the auction, the fun part, in a moment. But Michelle's going to come up and say a few words. But one more time for Joel's team. What a great job they did. Let's bring in Michelle for a few words here.
My name is Michelle Hargrave, and I am Executive Director and CEO of the Figge Art Museum. I hope you can all hear me with the mask and with the fans. But I'm here, I just wanted to say a few thank yous. First and foremost to Joel and his team. So I know we just gave them a hand, but I think another one is in order. That was just spectacular, Joel, so thank you. And thank you all for sharing your time.
Wasn't just me.
Exactly. Thank you all for sharing your time, your skills, and your studio tonight. We're incredibly grateful. And I also want to thank Mark and Barb Zimmerman for very generously sponsoring tonight's event, as well as Patty Johannesson and Anne-Marie Campagna for their hard work in organizing it. Thank you all for providing such a wonderful event tonight. I also want to thank all of you. Because of strong community support, the Figge is a place where people of all backgrounds can come to learn, relax, be inspired, connect, and play. As the cultural anchor of the Quad Cities, we're so proud to be able to enrich the lives of those in our community now and to help build a stronger tomorrow through our art and education programs that take place at the museum, in the schools, in the community, and online through our virtual museum. So thank you all for that, and thank you all for coming tonight. Before you leave, we have a very special treat. Joel and the team have very generously offered up the bowl for auction tonight. So this is your opportunity to go home with a beautiful work of art, to support the Figge's mission, and to take home a special memory of this wonderful evening. So with that, it's my pleasure to introduce Jim Needleman, anchor of Local 4. And we are so happy that you agreed to come and auction off this work of art. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you again for being here. Who loved what they just did? And I hope you're all feeling warm. I hope your wallets are really warm, because one of you gets to take home some hot glass once it cools. Of course, you all know what the Figge does. My wife and I are ardent supporters, so it was an honor to be asked to be here tonight. I'm an amateur auctioneer. I've never done this before. So anyone twitches, because we're going to raise some money for the Figge tonight. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
First of all, who wants this thing tonight? Who would love to have this chance? Come on. All right, we're going to open the bidding at $200, people. Give me $200 for this wonderful piece of art. We got 200 over here. 225, anybody? 225, 225. We've seen the wonderful work they do. Goes to a wonderful cause. 225 on the board. How about 250? 250 now. Somebody's got to have $250 to support the mission of the Figge, to help the kids in their art outreach programs, supporting local artisans. $250, anybody? 250 over here, 250. Wonderful, thank you for your generosity. We could do better than this, people. We've seen stuff like this can go for a lot more, because it's a wonderful piece of art. What Joel does with his team is fantastic to help the veterans and children in the community as well. And he's helping the Figge tonight. We're at 250, how about 275? 275, anybody want 275? 275, come on, people. You just got a wonderful show. 275 in the back, lady in the white shirt. 275, thank you. How about $300? $300. This will go so far to help the Figge. $300. We're at 275 over here. $300. They put on this wonderful show. Look at the sweat they put in for you tonight, people. It's worth more than $275. $300. I know. $300 over here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Remember what it does. Remember your experiences at the Figge, what you've done and what it's meant for you and the people that you care for and the times you've had and enjoyed it. $325, anybody? $325. We're at 300 over here. 325, 325. I know somebody wants for 325. This is a bargain. It's a bar. 325 over here. 350. Anybody? What a great deal to have this wonderful piece in your house, your home, to to remember forever what you've done tonight to celebrate the Figge's 15th anniversary. We got 325 now. We're looking for 350. 350. Anybody? Come on. Don't be shy. We're all friends here. Have some lemonade, some water, cool you down. 350. Anybody? 350. 350 over here. Fantastic. 375. Anybody? 375. Take a look around the wonderful works of art. You can see what he's done here tonight as this cools. We're at 350 over here. We're looking for 375. 375. Anybody? 375. Just a little bit more. Come on. We can get a little more. 375. 375 over here. Fantastic. That's good stuff, people. This is doing the great things. How about 400? 400 over here, perhaps? 400? 375 right there. You were in it early. Interested? $400? 375 over here. Anybody? Anybody? All right. Going once. We're at 375. 375. Going twice. Come on. 400. Anybody? Anybody? I'm going to call it sold for 375 over here. Thank you so much for putting up with me. My first time trying to auction off anything. Joel, thank you. It was a pleasure to watch what you did. I am floored by what you have in here. Thank you so much. And thank you for all of you do to support the Figge, not just tonight, but throughout the year and all the years. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I was hoping for more.
Oh my gosh, that was great.